talk about the movie you're about to see, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. First, who has seen this film when it came out in 2014? Oh, you were there. It slipped under my radar. I
don't feel
I
so
love
bad now.
horror, and I don't remember this like in my back in 2014. What about you, Dana?
I saw the movie poster. I thought it was very beautiful. I thought it was very cool looking, and somehow it flew under my radar. But
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad because only like a couple people also saw it back then. So
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. Like we want to claim that we're not experts. We just found out about this film. Apparently, this is the GOAT, and everyone knows about it. And like, this is the best thing ever. I'm like, I just found out about it. But we're so excited to experience it with you and talk about the film. Dana, do you want to tell us about it?
yes, I have some background information on the film. Just gonna kind of do it the same format we do with our podcast, with a little bit of like reviews, summary, and some facts. So Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 96%, the audience gave it a 75%, and IMDb gave it a 6.9 out of 10. Not too shabby. And I just stole the summary from IMDb. The summary is, in the Iranian ghost town called Bad City, a place that reeks of death and loneliness, the townspeople are unaware they are being stalked by a lonesome vampire. Ooh, creepy. Our director is Iranian-American filmmaker, screenwriter, and actress Anna Lily Amirpour, and she's been making horror films since she was 12 years old. Yeah. Also, interesting fact that I did not know, one of the 3 producers was Elijah Wood as well. So cool. Random, but cool. This film was based on a short film that she made, which won Best Short Film at the Noor, sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, Noor.
I don't know.
Noor Iranian Film Festival in 2012, and she ended up making it into a full feature film. Anna Lily also went on to make her second feature film called The Bad Batch, starring Suki Waterhouse, Jason Momoa, Jim Carrey, and Keanu Reeves. What a cast.
Wait, Jim Carrey?
That's what it said.
Okay.
That's what I found. Anybody see that? Anybody see The Bad Batch? Anybody? No? Of course Sydney did. Was I correct with that? Jim Carrey?
I don't remember if Jim, it's been a long time.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
But
what
that
I
doesn't-
read.
I don't, doesn't,
We'll
Maybe,
see when
maybe,
we watch
yeah.
it. She describes this film as a post-apocalyptic cannibal love story set in a Texas wasteland. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Her third feature film was released in 2021 titled Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon, which follows a girl with special abilities through the streets of New Orleans. Did anybody see that one?
Like, what's her ability to catch all the beats, like the best? I don't know.
I hope not. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. New Orleans.
Show us your boobs. No,
Girls Gone Wild. Remember that?
yes.
It's still, oh my God.
Let's not.
There's a VHS tape somewhere
There is.
of all that.
Yes.
Moving on. Side tangent. Sorry, go ahead.
Anna Lily, the director, has also had some television credits as well. She directed episode 2 of the second season of Legion, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm not a big, huge Marvel movie fan, but I thought that one was really interesting, that series. And in 2019, she directed an episode of Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone called A Traveler.
So this film that you're watching here had a budget of $56,906, and it made a return. It boxed $590,000 worldwide, so they did pretty good.
Now a bit on our 2 main characters of this film. The vampire is played by actress Sheila Band. She is second-generation Iranian-American born in LA, and she has also worked with the director, Anna Lily Amirpour, on another Iranian-based project, a short film called Hashmalu. I hope I pronounced that right. Other credits she has includes a role in Ben Affleck's 2012 Oscar-winning film Argo, and she also made her Broadway debut in 2011 alongside Robin Williams in Pulitzer-nominated Bengal Tiger at the Baghdad Zoo.
I don't like the title. I don't know what it's about, but yeah.
Sounds like a tiger at a zoo. I don't know.
Okay.
I wonder who played the
There's
tiger.
probably not one tiger in that film. It's probably like metaphorical.
It was
or
on
something.
stage. It was on Broadway.
Oh, all right.
Like, who played the
Robin
tiger?
Williams plays the tiger.
Who?
For real?
Robin Williams plays the tiger.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh.
It's incredible.
Thank
Okay.
you for that.
Thank you.
You want a sticker for that? I feel like you need a
Yeah, you
trivia.
get a sticker. Get yourself a sticker. Yeah.
Well,
Later or
later, we'll give
whatever.
it to you
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, you're comfy.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, okay.
Our other main character is Iranian-born actor Arash Morandi, also named Arash in the movie. He also has a role in the 2015 short Sunrise and Under the Shadow from 2016. He's also been in several German TV series, as he is also fluent in German and other languages as well.
Nice.
All right, some fun facts, a couple of fun facts about this film. Our director, Anna Lily Amirpour, she makes a cameo in the movie. Let's see if anybody can spot her after the film, and you can get a prize. She makes 2 appearances, correct? Or at least 2,
Yeah,
right?
2.
Okay,
Mhm.
we'll give you that at least. The director for the set, she had fellow Iranians with California and European backgrounds help create and decorate the set. If you pay attention, you can see the detail that they put into all the props and the scenery and everything, down to the newspaper, the currency, the signs on the streets, that created this place called Bad City that they all live in.
Yeah, Bad City is definitely, they were saying, is like a nod to Sin City. So it's the same bleakness, darkness, even black and white fashion. So just when you're watching the film, like, just imagine overall, what are the elements about it that make this a bad city, as far as the people, the settings, everything. So yeah, it's very cool.
A quick history on vampires. This is from Wired.com. Vampiric creatures and spirits date at least as far back as Mesopotamia and ancient Greece. But the vampire as we know it emerged in the early 1700s, when natives and foreigners alike began recording the folklore and superstitions of the Balkans, that cluster of Eastern European countries that would become home to the most famous vampire of all time, Count Dracula.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So vampire films are usually typically male focused, and it's rare for like a female to be in the lead. Can anyone like name any films that you can think of that feature like a female vampire prominent? Shannon?
I'm gonna try Once Bitten.
Once Bitten.
Oh, yeah.
With-
Anybody else?
Underworld.
Underworld. Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Should we get him?
how many?
Yeah. Shout it out. Shout it out. Wow.
Let the right one in.
Let the right one in. Sorry. I got excited about that one because this film, like, definitely. Anybody else?
Dark Shadows.
Dark Shadows. Okay. Any other ones?
The Hunger. Yeah.
The Hunger.
Hunger,
Yeah,
yes.
I want to see that. It
Yes.
has David Bowie in it.
Yes.
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 Yeah, and of course, Anne Rice's Queen of the Dam, our girl Aaliyah. Yeah. So, yeah, it's nice to see the women take over. Yeah.
And hence, like, now we see a very different spin with this film on how these creatures of the night have evolved in film history.
So, so this led to what we're doing now, like the first Iranian vampire western, right?
Spaghetti Western.
Spaghetti western.
Yeah.
And so, just so you know, if you already know, it's in subtitles in English, and it's going to be in the Persian language, Farsi. So this is going to be interesting. And why is it called a spaghetti western or a horror western for this particular film? First of all, easy question. Raise your hand if you're a fan of spaghetti westerns. Me too. I grew up on that stuff. Okay, here's
I had no idea what it was.
Really?
Because I'm dumb. and
I
I had
grew,
to ask
I grew
you.
up on that stuff. Okay, this is for a good little horror
Give me
sticker
your book
prize.
report.
Okay. Why? Very simple one. Why is it called spaghetti western? Anyone know? Don't shout it out. Okay, you right there.
It's Italian.
Yeah, exactly. Spaghetti's in Italy, so there you go. Simple enough, right? So
You win a sticker.
All right, anyone want to shout out some of the westerns that are spaghetti westerns that you can think of? No?
True Grit.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, that is correct. Thank you. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in the West, all those kind of things. And so the music featured in this film is from an American group called Federali. It's a band influenced by Italian, hence the word spaghetti westerns, of the 60s and 70s with Ennio. Huh? Oh, I thought someone said Ennio Marconi.
Ennio Morricone.
Yeah, I guess they're right. Or it was sucks as
I
like
said it right.
we're Latina and we can't pronounce shit right or anything, so we butcher all the names. So we're really sorry. We don't
No Sabo
Yes,
kids.
no Sabo. So the music is curated by the soundtrack. The music doesn't have a particular composer. It's just a curated soundtrack from the director. Has different genres like electric pop, Middle Eastern fusion, Iranian rock band called a radio type Tehran and Kiosk, and so that's some of the music, along with the Western themed style.
The director, Anna Lily Amirpour, says that she would even design the scenes around the music. She said it was like the architecture. She actually said in an interview she had the music before when she was writing the script. And on set, when they were doing their scenes, the music would actually be playing as everything was being acted out, so everything was like in real time. And she also said in an interview with Roger Corman that the first assembly of the film was 3 hours and 40 minutes long. And then it has been cut down to like an hour and 40-ish minutes, I think now. So she had to amputate some songs because she had so many.
I don't know how I could do that. I've never made a movie before, but I'm sure some people can speak to this. You have to cut something. You can't keep it all. But it's my baby. I want it all.
And all the music is,
the
soundtrack is beautiful. If you guys haven't heard it,
I'm very curious to see what was on the editing floor of what she had to cut. Because I would watch it. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, so last point here. So obviously this is labeled as a horror western, not just because of the music, it's because of the directing style. I'm sure you've seen western is very similar when you see Clint Eastwood staring down somebody. You don't need the script to help you describe what's going on. You just see the eyes and the music playing. So that's going to help you enjoy what's happening on the screen. So I definitely look forward to rewatching with you guys so you can see how it plays out. And also, if you're really into the music, definitely look up the lyrics when you're done watching this, because even the lyrics go scene by scene and play by play, what's going to happen on the screen. So it's chef's kiss, as I say. So so we're going to show the film. So respectfully, at the end, we're going to play the credits, and after the credits, we're going to do trivia and more prizes. And so please stick around for discussion afterwards. After the whole credits play, and we see
we'll have
everything.
more different prizes actually related to the movie too. Some very cool ones.
Yeah.
I think. Did you guys like the movie? Okay. Good.
Yes.
Who didn't see it yet? Yeah, it was beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that cat deserved an Oscar.
Okay.
He was super good.
Well, it was hard not to laugh looking at how intense everything was and looking at that cat just stare. It's a fat cat. It's cute. It's and I bet how you said no animals were harmed in this film,
Yes,
unlike in the vampire doll where
that we just
a
reviewed.
crow was.
I think it was
hurt.
like a live slaughter or something.
Yeah.
A crow it was in the 70s.
It was in the
awful.
70s in Japan, so who
pretty
knows
bad.
when they advocated for animals not to be harmed in films. I have to look that up. Does anyone know when that started? No animals are. It's a good thing to think about. But so I always do a kill count with the podcast, and I want to do an animal kill count, but she won't let me
I won't.
because she doesn't want to think about it.
I can't.
I don't care.
Look at animals suffering.
I have no
I don't
soul.
want to think
I
about
don't
it.
care.
I can't handle. I need a separate therapist for that.
I don't care. Who cares? So
Hates animals.
the actor of the cat is Masuka. This cat wasn't even in a character in the film, but the director was so impressed with her acting skills, she wrote him into the movie. And he's considered the Marlon Brando of the cat actors in the world. And now, whether you think Marlon Brando is a good actor or not, that's up to you. So cats have always been an interesting element as far as horror movies. I could not find a consensus what this cat meant in the film. Does anyone have thoughts what the cat represents? Anyone raise their hand and maybe, even if you don't,
Give you
that's
the
fine.
mic if you want.
Yeah, what do you think the cat means?
I felt like the cat was the representation of maybe a bat to a vampire, but like
Interesting.
her seeing eye or whatever. Yeah, familiar. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Very,
Anybody else?
very interesting. Yes.
Okay.
Anybody?
All right.
No.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead, Dave.
I do have a fun fact, kind of about the cat-ish. When the director, Anna Anna Lily Amirpour and Sheila, the actress, were doing like a character development for the vampire girl's character. They watched a lot of cat and cobra videos, observing how cats supposedly like mimic their prey. And if you noticed in the movie how when they were on the streets with the little boy and the man and the sex worker, she would kind of like go back and forth and stop when they stopped, move when they moved, things like that. I thought that was very interesting. I didn't even know that all that went into it, that kind of character development. And another kind of a thought-provoking question in this movie, you know, we have the main character who is the vampire girl who is nameless. But can you guys think of, did you guys notice any other kind of vampire symbolism in the movie besides the girl? Because we picked up on a couple. For instance, I'll give you one and then I can let you guys answer. The oil field was kind of like a vampire of sorts, kind of draining the earth of its life in a way in this town. Does anybody else see any kind of parallels there? Oh, someone back there.
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of vampires all the way down. Like the guys, Arash's dad was being drained by the drug dealer
Absolutely.
and by the needle itself, and I feel like the city itself was draining its citizens. It's just it's a lot of symbolism that goes along with that vampire draining.
1000%, yes. And also, I kind of noticed too, although that like Arash he's a hard worker and everything, but he was also kind of like an opportunistic thief. He would steal from his clients, like the earrings, and he would also, you know, apparently he stole that cat in the first scene, which I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, I don't know whose cat that was, but it's his now. Also, like you said, Arash's father, like he's kind of draining him of his hard-earned money or his addiction, and also like kind of emotionally draining as well. You know, criticizing Arash for not supporting his dad, you know, family is blood kind of thing. You always, you know, are gonna support your family no matter what, no matter how messed up they are.
Yeah, it's very common in our cultures.
Yes, our
It's like
Hispanic culture at
I
least.
don't care how toxic your father is, you will love him no matter what. Like,
Right.
so
He's your
that's something
side.
very familiar with, definitely, I think.
It's like a
something
lot
that-
of immigrant
yeah,
families too,
immigrant
maybe
families.
Americans as well,
Yeah,
but we've
mhm.
noticed a lot, at least in
Yeah.
our culture as well. And also like a lot of the characters in this film where they're kind of battling some kind of melancholy kind of across the board that seems to keep them stuck in bad city physically and emotionally, just kind of wanting to find a connection with each other, which Arash tries to find with this vampire girl. And also, like you said, with the drug dealer, I think his name was Saeed, drains people of money and their livelihood. And we do have a trivia question for that one, which will be our really cool prize of the movie poster.
Yeah.
I will.
Go ahead and show it while I ask the question.
Okay.
All right, so for the movie poster for the film, can anyone name who the drug dealer is modeled after? What did the
Let me show you
director?
your prize.
Oh yeah, let's show the
Let me show
prize
the
first.
prize.
Oh, we got someone right away. All right,
All right, let me show the prize.
all right, gotta show the prize.
All right.
Stand up, shorty. All right, woo!
This
The
artist-
poster of the
Give
movie.
me the-
I think someone raised their hand. What?
Give me the mic so I can see. This was designed by Dylan Marcus McConnell. This poster here. And go ahead and ask the question.
Oh, I already asked it. All right, someone raised their hand here.
Is he based on Ninja?
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Anyone?
From where?
Diane. The Antwerp. Anyone listen to their music? I actually like their music. Yes.
I saw their first performance in the U.S. at Coachella.
Really?
Whoa.
What?
That's cool.
I've heard a lot of things as far as, are they good people? Who knows? Do they pimp out their children that they adopted for artistic purposes? Who, maybe, probably. But I gotta get up to it. They're pretty cool and very artistically visually driven artists. I have to give it that. And most of the most fucked up ones usually are. You know, they're not always good people. But yeah, I totally saw Ninja. I was like, wow, that's so douchey. He was so douchey, wasn't he? Just like Yeah, yeah, you like this? And I like this. It's like, no, I'm gonna kill you. Oh yeah. So for the bonus question, which is for movie passes, right? This is kind of hard. What is the tattoo on Saeed's scalp?
The drug dealer.
The drug dealer who's portraying Ninja. Anyone know what the tattoo is or what it says? Ooh, shit. Okay.
I think I'm wrong. I think it was on the neck, but was it Pac-Man?
No. I have.
Unless that was an additional tattoo.
Maybe it was you may be right. It might be additional tattoo. I have it's Persian for pimp. So that was on there. So we'll move on to passes to another question. All right. Yeah.
All right, does anybody actually know where this was filmed? Here in the back.
I think it was somewhere in California, like Taft.
Yes, that was one of the
very good.
locations, yes. Bakersfield, California, Taft San Quentin too, I believe.
Okay,
Yes,
so I'm
you
just
get a
right.
movie sticker. Yay!
Yeah.
It's got our vampire girls skateboarding here, and the artist is Patty Grew.
Let's a raise of hands. What were the music posters on the back of the wall? Okay, there we go.
Thriller, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Any others? Knows any others? Right here in the front.
I think there was a Madonna one.
Mm-hmm. Any others? No?
More notable.
Yeah.
Oh, there was also a Bee Gees one.
Yes, there was. And I think that was the only poster that was actually a Bee Gees poster. It was kind of blurred out. And of course, you probably noticed that it wasn't really Madonna. It was like Madonna. And it wasn't really Michael Jackson. It kind of looked like Michael Jackson. And I looked it up. I thought it was like for copyright reasons, but it was intentional just to kind of have an unsettling feeling as an audience member. So that was kind of, because I couldn't stop looking at it. It's like, that's not Madonna, but it is Madonna. So I thought it was like a, not
Bizarro Madonna.
like a bizarre Madonna. I thought it was kind of alternate universe Madonna.
All you guys
Yeah.
can win a Horror Hussy sticker for that.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Also, there is a picture of the director on her wall as well, holding a Christmas candle. So
Wow.
she's in there as well, probably blurred in the back. I mean, we're all focusing on other things like this bitch. Let's put on vinyls and get all.
Someone just dance around like Uma Thurman.
Yeah, like Saza Elena's, like put it on the record and get ready to do her thing for the night. Jesus. All right, yeah. Well,
All right, next trivia question. The prize is a Horror Hussies pin. All right, we asked earlier, we said earlier that the director, Anna Lilly, makes some cameos in this. Does anybody remember, did anybody catch it? There's 3 people out there.
okay.
All right, go
Just
ahead.
pick one.
Yeah.
To go first. Yeah.
Because there's at least 2.
Yeah.
She's the friend at the party with the skeleton. makeup
Yes.
advisor.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Yes.
Anybody know of any other cameo of her?
Okay, this is a guess, but was she outside the convenience store when she came out in the beginning?
I would have to verify that. I do not know. I do not know. But I do know this. I knew she's a skateboarder for life. So anytime you see the main girl skateboarding, she's doing all those sequences, the stunts for the skateboarding. So she's a pretty badass director, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Just take them both.
It's like musical chairs with the microphones. All right.
Okay. All right, the next one's yours.
Okay. So, how do you say the name? Is Arash?
Arash.
Arash. He leaves a note on her door to meet her where and what time. Does anyone know that was on post that? And that is a forest sticker. Anybody know? Yeah. I'll let you, dealer's choice. You pick the hand.
Picks, don't you?
Yeah.
Was it the power plant at 10 p.m.?
Very good. Yay. Prize for you. All right. Arash, once they have their, I guess, fake date by the power plant, he asked her, what was the last song you listened to? Did anyone remember her response? You pick. Yeah, okay.
Saw her hand up first.
Okay, all right, good call, good call.
Hello, hello, Lionel Richie.
Yes. Is that really the name of the song? Hello, hello? It's called something else, right?
It's just hello.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I
Yeah.
thought that was cute. The last one, you want to read the last one?
Sure.
And it's for a Horror Hussies t-shirt.
Yeah, this is what, here, show what it looks like.
I'll show
We got all the sizes. Or, okay, yeah, or, yeah.
Yeah, they come in small, medium, large, or extra large. Okay?
Yeah. All right, last one. What is the make and model of Arash's prized car?
Ooh. No,
Nobody got that?
knows.
Serious? It was a beautiful car.
It was pretty.
Okay.
Does anybody want to just try it?
Everybody
Take
loses.
a guess?
Okay.
Thunderbird?
What?
Yes! Do you know what year?
Bitch, where'd you pull that out of your ass?
I thought it was. I love cars.
Okay.
Just, you know,
I just like when people are like, know everything, like, I think I don't know. But it's the model something, something. Okay. All right. T-shirt for you. Good job. Yes. 1957, by the way. 1957 Thunderbird. Good job.
She knows horror and cars.
Yeah.
Good combination.
All right. So we have one more final question. Because
We know it's late. Thank you for staying.
Thanks for staying. I really enjoy this film. So, what do you think is the fate of Arash and the girl at the end? What do you think
You can
happens?
just yell it out.
No, I want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear. Like, what do you think possibly could be the end?
Where did they go? What did they do?
Or what happened? I have my ideas. I want to hear yours first. Let everyone respond. I want to hear everybody.
Yeah, I want to hear all the
Yeah.
theories to this.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping for a Chekhov's gun situation where he uses the gun in the briefcase at the end. I thought they were showing the gun. He was going to use it on her at the end, like shoot her, because he was acting hella suspicious.
Yeah, he was.
So I thought like it was going to be like he's the person who like takes out the vampire, and he's like the only person that the vampire kind of trusts, because he's obviously like giving her the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, the eyes of the cat. So you think the eyes of the cat gave away the suspicion for him or something like that? I don't know.
I think just when he was like watching her at the end, and then in the car, like how he was giving her the like real intense side eye. I thought when he stopped, he was for sure gonna circle back to the trunk and come back with a gun.
And see, that's what I'm saying as far as the spaghetti western style films. You don't need dialogue, bitch. You listen to the music and you look in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck I think about you? What do you think about me? All you have to do is look at the eyes.
And she was also looking the other way, like his eyes
Yeah.
were at her.
You
I was
could
like, oh,
you
man,
could
she's on her way out.
conclude so much from the eyes. Very good. Anybody else want to share their opinion on what may or may not happen? Good.
She gonna eat him.
She gonna eat them. She gotta eat them. She gotta eat them. Okay, we got one more in the front. Yeah, pass it down.
I think that she's gonna turn him, and then they're gonna just eat blood and have fun forever.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a interview with the vampire situation where Louis, like, he doesn't want to be a vampire. He hates this, but she loves him so much that like you're like, I want you to be my ride or die, and kind of forcefully make him. I have one more before I give what I think it is. Anyone want to share? I want to hear everybody. Yeah, go ahead, pass it down. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Actually, like I thought it was his mother.
That's
Because
what
you don't,
I was gonna say.
because you don't know. Nobody says what happened to her. But if you look at the pictures, I'm like, that's that girl. And so I really think that it's his mother, and like maybe at the end, like he was trying to decide whether or not he knew that she killed him.
Right.
And the father was saying, it's in her eyes. Look at her eyes. And then
Yep.
and at the end they like looked at each other, and then they're like, yeah, it's in our eyes. I don't know. That's my theory.
Like the mother embodied the cat or something, and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you guys are watching a different movie. I feel like at the end, it's like nobody leaves Bad City. Like they're not going anywhere.
Excuse me, Shannon. Someone's sharing the response.
They're
Could you please? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I
Listen to
feel
other
like
people.
for sure they're gonna just turn back around and go back to Bad City. Like nobody leaves.
Nobody ever leaves.
Nobody leaves.
That's
Like,
it. That's
it. That's it for them. They just
Anymore?
kind of like, he
Yeah.
gets mad, but then it's like, this is the apocalypse. Like, survival's the only law. They're just going to have to live with
Yeah.
where they are. And that's it. It's like, no
Yeah.
resolution, really.
Yeah. Any other thoughts? All right. Real quick, did we ever really know how?
Somebody in the back.
Oh yeah,
One more thought?
yeah. Please, let's hear you.
I thought it would be cool if it was like a Bonnie and Clyde situation, you know. They go back to Bat City and now they're like this badass couple that just they hunt down. Like he, I don't know, identifies them and she takes care of them. Like that would be pretty cool.
I accept all of your scripts. I accept all your sequels. I dig it. I dig
So
it.
he's a
Yeah.
drug dealer, so he meets hella shady people, and I'm sure like 1 out of 3 are probably gonna be like people who, yeah, you know, are better off gone. I don't know.
It's like a Robin Hood situation
Yeah.
in a way.
We were trying to find information about that body, the ditch of bodies. Does
Yeah,
anyone have
what
any
was that?
conclusions about that? Like, it's not explained, but like, this is fucking weird in this city.
I've forgotten about the ditch of bodies, but I was thinking about how you don't ever see anyone investigating or trying to solve this from the outside.
Right.
So that, in the context of the ditch of bodies, really does, I think that's where you get the post-apocalyptic, almost like the first Mad Max movie where you have cops, but like they're protecting the barest sliver of civilization.
Right.
Like it's, I mean, that seems like the apocalyptic thread running through the whole
Yeah.
thing. It's like there's no structure outside of the city. All those people are going along to get along. So maybe when they leave the city, they're like in a no man's land until they find. the
That's
next
even common
island.
today. There's lots of communities like, it's a joke, like the cops don't even bother coming around here anymore because we're so lawless.
Mm.
Detroit, all kinds of cities, like it's just, yeah. Like Barbarian, I think of that, like, you know. I know what goes on in that house, but we don't give a fuck. Like, this house is backed up, you know, if you've seen it. Like, yeah, that kind of lawless. I got one more question that came off the top of my head. Dana kind of found some information, but I don't know if it's solid evidence. Does anyone know how old this vampire is? Do we ever learn that? I couldn't find anything. Does anyone? What about you?
No.
No?
I feel like I listened to a bunch of interviews with the director, and I feel like at some point somebody said 178 years old, but I would have to check that. I don't know if anybody else grabbed that or heard that or picked that up from somewhere. No? Okay.
No. Because I do like his theory that it's possibly his mother. So, you know, that would be obviously the age of his mother, immortalizing the age that she was maybe when she had him or something, from what one of our guests were saying. So yeah, as far as the end, what do you think happens afterward, Dana?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it might be also kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde thing
Yeah.
as well, and I was hoping they would escape it outside of this bubble of Bad City, but I feel like they wouldn't know how to survive outside of that because that's all they knew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You speak of, like, I got family members like this environment's bad for you. It's like, it's all I know and I love it. Like, you shouldn't. But yeah, sorry, that's a little personal. But but yeah, I thought like, okay, in the movie so far, I don't think that she is a daywalker. So what, they're gonna just ride until the sun rises and she bursts into flames? Like, I didn't know from there. I didn't know what was gonna happen conversation wise. In this drive, is she gonna say, look, I like you, I'm gonna turn you against your will? Or, I don't think she's at the point where she wants to die and just burst into flames, but I was just thinking that, like, she's not a daywalker. The sun has to come up eventually. Yes, you know. So there's a lot of, I love that. There's always a lot of things. So I guess before we end it, is there anyone who wants to give just one more thought or thing that they thought of the movie that they enjoyed? One back here. Let me get the mic for you.
I wanted to say that I actually think that you're onto something with the mother, because there's a part where she is completely outside of the sex worker's house, and the cat, you get a very big close-up look at the cat's eye, and then you see the very big close-up of her eye, meaning that if look in the eyes is the cat is the mother, so it's like the crow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, where the
Right.
crow
It's
can
mirroring it
see
back.
what the, yeah,
that
so I
too.
think that's a very good theory. But they were snuggling pretty close, so.
And it's just weird to think the cat wasn't even supposed to be in the movie. So like she just thought it's this alternate storyline last minute. And she's like, Marlon Brando was killing it. I'm gonna add this element that who knows? There's so many possibilities, but I thoroughly enjoyed the film. I hope you guys did. It was such a great soundtrack. And so this was Dana's pick.
Yeah.
We usually go back and forth. She'll pick shit and I'll pick sorry for that one. Okay,
Kids
so
here.
she'll pick Steph and I'll pick Steph. And I'm addicted to gore, so that's why I'm drawn to like pick like Saw, that kind of stuff. But I forget how much I love vampire movies, especially when, you know, the film grapples with the struggle of like lingering human emotions that they have to deal with. I forget how much I like that because, you know, I always just go for like the quick
kill.
No, what's the word? The quick gratification, the instant rub out of like, yes, yeah, you know, gore. I was like, but I loved it. I really appreciate this pick.
Beautiful.
What about you, Dana? Would you like about the film?
Incredibly dreamy. I thought the film was just, the soundtrack was just incredible. Everything was dreamy. I love the spaghetti westernness of it all.
Yeah.
And now I know who I want to be for Halloween this year. So,
Yes. Hell yeah.
Get my old
All
skateboard
right.
out.
Thank you. You guys have just been a part of and completed our very first host of movie night here. I hope you enjoyed the film. Hope you enjoyed talking about it. I really enjoyed y'all's take and what you were thinking about what you were singing. So, brava.
Yes.
So, give yourself a round of applause. Come on. Yay!
Good job, guys.
And the people who won prizes, please do the honor system. I think we told you. We'll come up and pass out those prizes. Whoever got the super hard questions is about the drug dealer. And, oh, we didn't keep track, did we?
I think I recognize faces.
Yeah, she got it.
Somebody
And we
pointed.
We also have merch and, you know, what else, Dana?
Yeah, come say hello afterwards. We have free hugs.
Yes. And we can lock in a price and deal for your timeshare. You know, don't worry. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I can tell you all about it.
Yeah, no small print. It's all transparent. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good night.